Welcome to our Civil War II video series here on Zero Issue Comics. My name is Josh. In this video, I will be recapping the events of Invincible Iron Man issue number 11. The issue starts off with Mr. Lynch and a group of Stark investors storming into Stark Tower. Greeted by Friday, Mr. Lynch tells her that because Tony hasn't been heard from or seen in more than 4 weeks, the board has labeled him as presumed dead, and they are here to take control of Stark Industries. He tells Friday that with him is Ghost, who he has contracted to help break into the lab and override the secure servers, and she can either let him in, or they will force themselves in. Pushing their way past Friday and towards the lab, Friday insists that they stop, but Mr. Lynch ignores her and instructs Ghost to force his way through the sealed door. With the door now open, the group of investors storm into the lab, only to be greeted by Mary Jane Watson. She tells the group that she has been hired as Tony's new executive administrator, and she has been tasked with running the day-to-day while Tony is on a work retreat working on a new invention. With Mr. Lynch still frustrated, the rest of the group understands and tells her that they can't wait to see what Tony is working on. And with that, MJ and Friday look at Mr. Lynch and ask him if there's anything else they can help him with, other than reporting his use of a known criminal to break into the secure lab. Sometime later, outside of the New Mexico State Penitentiary, a couple of escaped convicts have stolen an armored truck and are racing away from a group of chasing police cars. Suddenly, standing in the middle of the road, right in front of the truck, is Riri Williams in her newly designed armor suit. Praying that this works, she braces herself as the armored truck smashes into her, sending the 2 escaped inmates flying through the air, as well as sending all of her armor crashing to the ground. Then quickly, she is surrounded by a group of officers telling her to freeze. Meanwhile, back in Osaka, Japan, Tomo and her partner Zhang have been informed that War Machine has returned to Osaka, but he didn't come alone. Zhang tells Tomo that Lady Thor has been spotted in the area as well, and that they must be looking for Stark. Elsewhere in Osaka, still in disguise as the S.H.E.I.L.D. agent Franco, Tony spots Vision flying overhead. Frustrated, he makes his way into the back washroom of a small coffee shop, one of his secret meeting places, where he finds Rhodey. As he confronts Rhodey, Tony tells him that he shouldn't have brought the Avengers, that he has this under control. But he notices something is off, and as Rhodey tells him it is safe to take off the mask, Tony tells him the same thing. Revealing herself is Miss Marvel. She tells Tony that she is sorry she had to deceive him, but she is more sorry for what she has to do now. Picking up her communicator, she says that she has him. And suddenly, back at Tomo's penthouse, S.H.E.I.L.D. and the Avengers unleash a massive attack. A while later, back on the S.H.E.I.L.D. helicarrier, a very frustrated Tony Stark approaches the real James Rhodes. He tells Rhodey that he didn't need saving, that he was undercover and had this under control. He tells Rhodey that they still don't know what Tomo was up to, and they still don't know how far her reach is. Smiling, he interrupts Tony and tells him that they have her. They have captured Tomo. Leading him into a holding cell, Rhodey shows him a woman restrained. But with a disappointed look on his face, Tony tells him that they have the wrong woman. That this is not Tomo, it is her right hand, Zhang. It is then that Tony has an idea. He asks the team if anyone has given up his secret undercover identity, and a few minutes later, redisguised as Franco, one of the guards tosses Tony into the cell with Zhang. He asks her if they got everyone, and if she knows where Tomo went or when she is coming to rescue them. Zhang tells him that just as the Avengers started their attack, Tomo disappeared, and she is pretty sure that Tomo has betrayed them. But wherever she is so much more than anyone at S.H.I.E.L.D. knows, and when she does resurface, it will not be pretty. A few minutes later, back outside, Tony and James are having a conversation. James tells Tony that he knows Tony was just using this undercover assignment as a way to escape and hide from his real life, and that he needs to go back to Stark Industries and tell everyone that he is alive and get back to his real life. Agreeing, Tony makes a call to Friday to make arrangements to reveal himself, and it's then that Friday gives him the news that there is now someone else out there flying around the country in a new advanced armor suit. Hey guys, if you want to see more Daily Marvel videos recapping all the new comics, go ahead and click that subscribe button and hit that thumbs up. You can find me on Twitter at Zero Issue Comics, on Facebook at facebook.com/ZeroIssueComics, and you can now find me in tons of other comic book news and stuff at eatyourcomics.com. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you next time.